Have you ever stopped to think about the power your beliefs have over your life? Imagine waking up every day knowing that the reality you desire is just a step away from becoming concrete. That's what many people don't understand. What you practice daily shapes not only your present, but also your future. Now imagine if I told you that a simple change in your routine could open doors to the abundance and prosperity you've always dreamed of. What would you do if you knew that the key to wealth is in your hands? The secret isn't in magical formulas, but in the way you see the world. Every thought, every intention, every day is a new opportunity to redefine your reality. Can you visualize that? Sometimes all we need is a little push for transformation to happen. And what if I told you that great thinkers like Neville Goddard had a practical approach to this? Are you ready to challenge your beliefs and take control of your financial life? Then stay with me and discover how this simple practice can change everything. The law of assumption. Talking about the law of assumption is like opening a door to a world where our thoughts and beliefs truly shape our reality. You know when you have that burning desire for something, whether it's a new job opportunity, a relationship, or even a life change, the first thing you need to do is assume that what you desire is already a part of your life. It's a simple but powerful concept. When you assume that you already have what you seek, you start to vibrate at the same frequency as what you want to attract. Imagine you are about to land your dream job. Instead of thinking, "Can I do this?" the idea is to shift that thought to, "I am already the person who works in this job." This small change in your mindset can have a huge impact. From the moment you assume this, your actions and behaviors begin to align with this new reality. You become more confident, more proactive, and opportunities begin to appear almost magically. Of course, this doesn't happen overnight. It takes practice and, most importantly, conviction. You need to truly feel that you are that thing. And this brings a sense of ease, a freedom to be present in what you want without the pressure of not having achieved it yet. It's a new way of living and relating to your desires and goals. We all have the ability to change our reality, but it's necessary to take that first step of assumption. The law of assumption is not just a philosophy, it's almost a science of the mind. When you assume a new identity, your subconscious mind starts to work to make this new identity a reality. This is what many call manifestation. And the beauty of it is that we don't need to understand everything perfectly. What matters is the intention and willingness to change. As you embark on this journey, you will realize that many limiting beliefs we carry can be left behind. And don't be fooled, this process can be challenging. Often we are bombarded with doubts and insecurities. It's normal, but it's crucial to remember that change begins within us. The law of assumption teaches us that we are the creators of our own reality. And from the moment you assume and believe, the universe starts working in your favor. Creative visualization. Now, let's talk about creative visualization. Oh, how I love this topic. Visualizing is like making a movie in your mind. You place yourself in the center of the scene, experiencing everything you want with all your senses. It's a powerful technique that can change your life in ways you might never have imagined. Visualization is not just daydreaming. It's a deliberate and focused practice that helps bring your desires into reality. Think of something you really want, like a project you wish to complete or a place you want to visit. As you close your eyes and imagine it, try to be as vivid as possible. What sounds would you hear? What smells would be present? How would you feel? This sensory immersion is essential. The more realistic your visualization, the more effective it becomes. By creating these mental images convincingly, you're sending a clear signal to your subconscious about what you want to manifest. And here's an interesting detail. Visualization isn't just about what you want. It's also about how you feel about it. For example, if you're visualizing a salary increase, don't just imagine the amount in your account, but also feel the joy, gratitude, and excitement it would bring to your life. These emotions are like fuel for the manifestation process. It's this combination of vision and feeling that really makes the magic happen. One tip I've learned over the years is to set aside specific time for this practice. It could be in the morning before starting your day or at night before going to sleep. The important thing is to create a quiet space where you can focus without distractions. And remember, consistency is key. The more you practice visualization, the easier it becomes to enter this mental state. Over time, you'll notice that this practice not only helps in manifestation, but also increases your confidence and clarity about what you truly want. Creative visualization is an incredible way to connect with your goals. By doing this regularly, you begin to align your mind and heart with what truly matters to you. And believe it, the universe responds to that energy. It adjusts and brings opportunities, situations, and people that are in harmony with your new reality. So don't underestimate the power of visualization. It is a tool that, if used correctly, can transform your life. Feelings as a tool. Feelings. Sometimes it seems like they have a life of their own, doesn't it? But in reality, feelings are one of the most powerful tools we have at our disposal when it comes to manifestation. When we talk about achieving desires, we often focus on what we want, but we forget a crucial detail: how we want to feel when we achieve it. This is where feelings come in as true allies in our journey. When you desire something, it's crucial not only to visualize the achievement, but also to feel the emotions associated with that achievement. Let's use buying a new house as an example. It's not just about having a house. It's about what that house represents to you. It's about security, happiness, the memories you will create there. By connecting with those feelings, you are creating a vibrant energy that attracts what you want. It's this emotional vibration that communicates with the universe. And here's the trick. The more intensely you feel these emotions during the visualization process, the stronger the signal you are sending to your subconscious. It's like you're saying, "Hey, universe, this is what I want and how I want to feel." And the universe, which is a great mirror, begins to reflect that back to you. The beauty of this emotional connection is that it makes the manifestation process much lighter and more enjoyable. But how to cultivate these feelings? One effective way is to practice gratitude. When you focus on the things you are grateful for in your current life, you start creating a positive emotional base. This gratitude energy is simply irresistible and attracts more good things into your life. Additionally, you can use music, meditation, or even keep a journal to connect with these emotions. The important thing is to find what works for you and allow yourself to feel. Feelings are a powerful tool that can enhance your ability to manifest desires. By connecting with the emotions associated with what you want, you not only strengthen your desire, but also create a space within yourself that is open to receiving. Don't underestimate the importance of feeling. After all, life is an emotional experience, and by embracing this part of the manifestation process, you make your journey much richer and more rewarding. The power of mental imagery. Now, let's explore a fascinating aspect: the power of mental imagery. Have you ever stopped to think about how our mind is an incredibly powerful tool? By creating clear and specific mental images, we are actually shaping our reality. Mental imagery is like a movie playing in our head, and what we choose to project in that movie can have a profound impact on our lives. It's as if our mind is a movie studio, and we are the directors. When you imagine something you desire, it's essential that the image is vivid and detailed. For example, if you dream of traveling to the beach, it's not enough to just picture the sand and sea. Try to visualize every detail: the warmth of the sun on your skin, the sound of the waves crashing, the smell of the salt in the air. The richer your mental image, the more power it will have. It's like you're creating a script that your subconscious will use to guide your actions and decisions. Another important part of creating mental images is repetition. The mind learns and adapts through practice and consistency. Therefore, set aside daily time to nurture these mental images. This can be done through meditation, visualization, or simply allowing yourself to daydream. Over time, these images become so real that you will start to act in accordance with them, thereby attracting the circumstances and opportunities needed for that image to become a reality. The power of mental imagery also extends to what many call conscious creation. When you have a clear image of what you desire, you are, in fact, sending a message to the universe about your intentions. And here's the magic. The universe responds. It starts aligning situations, people, and opportunities that are in tune with that image you created. It's like a game of synchronicity where everything begins to fit together perfectly. Never underestimate the strength of a well-crafted mental image. Your mind is a fertile ground where the seeds of your desires can grow. By consistently and passionately cultivating these images, you are essentially writing the script of your own life. And the best part is that you have complete control over it. The practice of meditation. When I talk about the practice of meditation, I remember how my life changed when I decided to incorporate it into my routine. At first, I had no idea how sitting in silence could have such a profound impact on my ability to manifest desires. It was all so new, and for a while I couldn't even sit still for 5 minutes without getting distracted. But gradually, I found methods that truly worked for me. One of them was focusing on my breath. By concentrating on each inhale and exhale, I began to feel a deeper connection with my inner self. There are various meditation techniques that can help you enter a state of consciousness conducive to manifestation. One that helped me the most was guided meditation. I used to put on headphones and listen to recordings that took me to a place of deep relaxation. This not only helped me calm my mind, but also improved my ability to visualize my desires. The simple act of hearing a gentle voice guiding me made me feel more open and receptive to what I truly wanted. Another method I discovered was moving meditation, like Tai Chi. Sometimes, sitting in silence isn't what works for us, and that's okay. For me, moving my body while focusing on my breath and intentions helped me release tension and emotional blocks. Each movement became a way to express and release what I was trying to manifest. It was almost like a sacred dance with the universe. What's interesting is that, with the practice of meditation, I started to realize that meditation is not just a moment of calm. It is a true space for clarity and insight. Often, while meditating, solutions to problems that I couldn't solve before would come to mind. Ideas began to flow, and I felt more aligned with what I truly desired. This made me understand that meditation is a powerful tool for shaping our reality. What I like most about meditation is that there isn't a right way to do it. Each person finds their own way and their own rhythm. The important thing is to dedicate time to it, even if it's just a few minutes a day. Over time, you will notice how this simple act can transform not only your ability to manifest, but also your quality of life. The importance of persistence. Now, let's talk about persistence. Oh, how I learned this lesson the hard way. At the beginning of my manifestation journey, I thought things would happen overnight. I visualized my desires, repeated affirmations, and expected quick results. But the truth is, persistence is crucial. It's easy to feel discouraged when results don't appear immediately, but it was at this point that I learned the importance of continuing. Persisting in your visualization and assumption practices is like cultivating a garden. At first, it might seem like nothing is happening. You plant the seeds and take care of them, but it takes time for them to sprout. The same happens with our desires. Sometimes we need to keep watering and nurturing our mindset, even when the signs aren't evident. Over time, I realized that the real magic happens when we don't give up, even in the face of difficulties. One thing that helped me a lot was establishing a routine. Creating a space in my schedule for meditation, visualization, and affirmations became a sacred ritual. I knew that, regardless of external circumstances, I had a commitment to myself. This discipline not only brought me results, but also made me feel more in control of my life. It's amazing how persistence can shape our reality. Additionally, persistence is also about resilience. In moments of doubt, when things seemed not to be working, I needed to remember that every small step counts. Sometimes, a simple change in mindset or repeating an affirmation can make all the difference. The important thing is to keep moving forward, even if it feels like we're going in circles. Each effort accumulates, and eventually, the results start to appear. Persistence brings a sense of accomplishment. When you commit to your desires and keep working towards them, you feel like you are truly investing in yourself. It is a path that requires patience, but brings incredible rewards. With each achievement, no matter how small, you become stronger and more confident in your ability to manifest what you want. Positive affirmations. When it comes to positive affirmations, I can't help but remember the power they had over my life. At first, I was skeptical. The idea of repeating phrases about what I wanted seemed strange, but I decided to give it a try. I began to create some affirmations that resonated with what I truly wanted. For example, I am worthy of love and success, or abundance flows to me with ease. With each repetition, something began to change within me. One of the keys to making affirmations work is the emotion you put into them. It's not just about saying the words, it's about feeling what they represent. When I repeated my affirmations aloud, I tried to feel the emotion that would come with achieving those desires. It was as if each word had a life of its own, and it helped me internalize the belief that I deserved all of it. This emotional connection made the practice much more meaningful. Additionally, I discovered that being specific in affirmations is important. Instead of just saying, "I am successful," I started detailing what that meant to me. I am successful in my work and recognized for my achievements. This clarity helped me visualize better what I wanted and, at the same time, align my mind and emotions with that goal. Specificity brings a focus that makes the practice even more powerful. Another tip I learned was the importance of repeating affirmations at strategic times. When waking up and before going to bed, my brain is in a more receptive state. These time windows became sacred to me. I would sit down, close my eyes, and repeat my affirmations with conviction, as if I was already living that reality. This daily practice created a thought pattern that, over time, began to shape my self-perception and view of the world. What fascinates me most about affirmations is that they can be adapted over time. As we grow and our desires evolve, we can adjust our affirmations to reflect these changes. This flexibility keeps me motivated and aligned with my goals. Affirmations are not just words, but a powerful way to reprogram the mind and create the life we want. Mental reprogramming. Mental reprogramming was one of the most transformative discoveries of my journey. I believe we all carry limiting beliefs that we often don't even notice. These were those inner voices telling me that I wasn't good enough, that success was reserved for others. When I started working on reprogramming these beliefs, I realized how deeply they affected my life. The first thing I did was become aware of them. Awareness is the first step toward change. Techniques like visualization and meditation became powerful allies in mental reprogramming. I allowed myself to imagine a version of myself without these limiting beliefs. I visualized achieving my goals with ease and confidence. This practice not only helped me see that it was possible, but also helped me feel that I deserved this new reality. Over time, these new images began to replace the old beliefs that were holding me back. Another tool I used was writing. Whenever a limiting belief arose, I wrote it down on paper and then countered it with a positive belief. For example, if I thought, "I will never achieve this," I replaced it with, "I am capable and deserve to achieve my goals." This writing practice provided me with incredible clarity and helped me see how much I was stuck in ideas that no longer served me. The use of affirmations fits perfectly into mental reprogramming. By repeating phrases that reinforce my new beliefs, I gradually created a new mental pattern. Repetition became a way to reprogram my subconscious, creating a space where limiting beliefs no longer had power over me. The key is to be consistent and patient. Change doesn't happen overnight, but persistence brings results. Mental reprogramming is an ongoing process. As we evolve, new beliefs may arise, and it is essential to be aware of this. Continuing the practice of self-analysis and belief adjustment is crucial to staying focused on our goals. I have learned that the mind is like a garden. If we don't take care of it, weeds can grow. But with love and attention, we can cultivate a fertile space for our aspirations. The practice of inner silence. Sometimes, amidst the hustle and bustle of daily life, it's easy to forget to look inward. With so many distractions, inner silence can seem like a distant idea. But for me, these moments of quiet are essential. It's as if, by silencing the external noise, I can finally hear the voice of my heart. When I give myself permission to stop, to breathe, and to simply exist, that's when I begin to connect with my deepest desires. It's a priceless process of self-discovery. In practice, finding this silence requires discipline. It's necessary to set aside a specific space and time, away from daily chaos. For me, this can be as simple as sitting in a quiet corner of the house, away from the television and phone. I close my eyes, breathe deeply, and let the thoughts come and go. I don't try to force them away. Instead, I accept them as part of the process. Sometimes it can be uncomfortable at first, but over time, this discomfort transforms into a feeling of peace. This inner silence is an invitation to reflection. It is in this space that I can understand what I truly desire. Often, our desires are overshadowed by external expectations or social pressure. Being in silence helps me filter out the noise and focus on what is genuinely important to me. This intimate connection with my desires is fundamental to my manifestation practice. By understanding what I truly want, I can direct my energy more effectively. Moreover, inner silence allows me to tune into my intuition. That internal voice, which is sometimes drowned out by the noise of daily life, becomes clearer. When I practice silence, I often receive insights or ideas that I might not have noticed otherwise. It's as if the universe is sending me messages, and I am finally willing to listen. This attunement is a powerful tool in my manifestation journey. Therefore, I have learned that cultivating moments of silence is not just a practice, but a necessity. These moments recharge me and remind me of what truly matters. When I connect with my inner self, I become more confident in my ability to manifest my desires. And at the end of each practice, I feel more aligned with what I want, ready to act and manifest. The importance of the present moment. When it comes to manifestation, the idea of living in the present is undoubtedly one of the most transformative concepts I have encountered. Our natural tendency is to dream about the future or dwell on the past, but it is in the now that the magic truly happens. I have learned to value each moment, to enjoy the present as if I have already achieved my dreams. This changes the entire dynamic of manifestation. By focusing on the present time, I notice that the energy I emit is different. Instead of feeling anxious or desperate about what I do not yet have, I begin to act as if I already possess it. This shift in mindset is powerful. I start to act with confidence, as if my desires are already coming true. This attitude not only attracts what I want, but also puts me in a state of gratitude, which is essential for manifestation. Living in the present also helps me recognize and appreciate the small victories in my daily life. Instead of waiting for major events to feel accomplished, I have learned to celebrate each step. This can be as simple as completing a task I had been procrastinating or having a meaningful conversation with a friend. Each small achievement becomes an expression that I am on the right path, and this motivates me even more. The practice of living in the now also brings a sense of freedom. When I let go of worries and fears about the future, I feel lighter. Life becomes more enjoyable, and manifestation becomes less about struggle and more about alignment. It's as if I am dancing with the universe rather than trying to force something to happen. This dance teaches me to trust the process. Thus, by integrating the practice of living in the present into my routine, I find that manifestation becomes more fluid. It is no longer about what I do not yet have, but about how I can make the most of what is already within my reach. And in this way, each day becomes an opportunity to manifest more of what I desire. Synchronicity and signs. One of the most fascinating aspects of the manifestation journey is synchronicity. It was something I had heard about, but did not fully understand until I started paying attention to the signs around me. Synchronicity is like a divine dance, where the universe communicates with us in subtle yet profoundly meaningful ways. When I began to notice these signs, my perception of reality changed completely. For example, once I was reflecting on a specific desire I had. That day, I encountered a song that spoke exactly about that desire. It was as if the lyrics were speaking directly to me. At that moment, I realized that I was not alone in this journey. The universe was sending me a message, encouraging me to continue. These small encounters became more frequent, and I learned to recognize that they were not mere coincidences. Over time, I began to pay attention to repeated numbers, words that appeared in random conversations, and even dreams. Each of these signs seemed to guide me, confirming that I was on the right path. It's as if the universe was giving me a pat on the back, saying, "You're doing well, keep going." This realization brought a new dimension to my manifestation process. The interpretation of these signs is not an exact science, but a matter of intuition and sensitivity. I've learned to trust my intuition in deciphering what these signs mean to me. Sometimes, it might be a simple reminder to keep faith or confirmation that I am making the right choices. At other times, it could be an invitation to reflect more deeply on what I desire. This connection with the universe becomes a constant dialogue. Thus, synchronicity not only validates my efforts, but also keeps me aware that I am in a flow. Each sign is a reminder that life is interconnected, and that by manifesting, I am part of something larger. This understanding inspires and motivates me to continue believing in the possibility of achieving my desires. After all, the universe is always speaking, and it's up to me to stay attentive to these messages. Community and support. One often overlooked aspect of the manifestation journey is the importance of community. On my path, I've found that being surrounded by people who share similar beliefs makes a significant difference. The collective energy of a group that believes in manifestation and creating their own reality is powerful. It creates an environment of support, encouragement, and inspiration, where everyone helps each other grow. When I joined a group of people practicing the same philosophy, I felt an instant transformation. The conversations were filled with insights and exchanges of experiences that motivated me to deepen my own practice. Being in a space where everyone is aligned with the idea that we can shape our reality is contagious. This positive energy is a fuel that drives me to keep going. Moreover, community support acts as a validation system. In times of doubt or frustration, knowing that others are also facing similar challenges is comforting. We can share our stories, our victories, and even our failures, creating a safe space for growth. This exchange of experiences is valuable because it reminds us that we are not alone on this journey. Unity with the community also brings a diversity of perspectives. Each person brings their own experiences and learnings, which enriches me. What works for one person may not work for another, and this variety of approaches is an invitation to experiment with new practices and techniques. This openness to learning from others has helped me expand my understanding of manifestation. The community becomes a constant source of inspiration. When I see others achieving their goals and manifesting their desires, it motivates me to continue pursuing mine. It's a reminder that anything is possible and that manifestation is a collective journey. Therefore, cultivating relationships with people who share this vision is crucial for my daily manifestation practice. Daily practice. Last but not least, daily practice is the backbone of everything I've learned about manifestation. Establishing a routine that includes visualization, affirmations, and reflection on my desires is essential to keeping my energy focused and aligned. This daily practice is not just a task to tick off. It's a way to nurture my spirit and stay connected with what I truly want. I start each day with a moment of visualization. I close my eyes and imagine the life I desire. I feel the emotions associated with that reality as if I were already living it. This practice helps me create a clear picture of what I want to manifest, and it's amazing how this can shift my perspective throughout the day. When I see myself in the desired situation, it's easier to act according to that vision. So, hey everyone, if you've made it this far, it's because you're truly committed to transforming your life. Let's recap. The daily practice Neville Goddard teaches us is not just a technique, it's a real mindset shift. Imagine waking up every day, visualizing your goals, feeling the abundance around you as if you're already living the life of your dreams. Isn't that amazing? Now, tell me, what would you do if there were no limits? What would be your first steps? Think about it. Start incorporating this vision into your routine, even if just for a few minutes. Believe me, repetition is the key to unlocking a new reality. And the best part? You can do it right now, wherever you are. And if you're still unsure, remember, the great leaders, the millionaires we admire, they all started somewhere, and they practiced this daily too. So, how about committing to taking that step? Let us know in the comments what you're going to start visualizing and how it will impact your life. Let's go together on this journey towards prosperity. And of course, don't forget to like and share this video with anyone else who wants to transform their reality. Let's build this community of abundance together.